Alright, so you guys saw in that clip, we're getting Jericho and Gil Thunder. Now, if you guys don't know, these are the two most influential, I should say, PvP units in the game. Of course, Jericho, insane unit in terms of damage. She will 2-churn your characters, like, really, really bad, bro. And let's go and look into her. Like, she's really, really overpowered. Especially with the Diane King meta we have right now, bro. Jericho is just absolutely nuts. Increases crit chance by 10% per hero skill use. So every time you use one of her skills, your crit chance goes up by 10%. And let me tell you, crit is what this girl does best. And then number 2, inflict weak point. Alright? Equal to 110% attack to one enemy. All the way up to 275% from 110. Guys, weak point is 3 times damage against debuffed enemies. If you debuff someone and you'd use this, they're just dead. Alright, this character is absolutely insane. Of course, she pairs up with Gulia, or Guela, the new Bond that's about to drop. Video on him soon, or maybe before this, I don't really know. Nunchuck Bond, all that good stuff. Gustav, Helbram, both Helbrams. Same thing down here on the left, except we got Fat Kings and we got God Twigo. Now, in terms of her strongest ability, it has to go to her ultimate. Inflict spike damage equal to 560% to one enemy in range. If you guys don't know what spike is, it's basically you're going to deal 2 times crit damage, as you guys can see. And every time she's an ability, she has a higher chance to crit. With the fact that her crit damage is at 170% with a 30% base, you're going to be achieving that in no time. Listen, sir, you're going to be achieving that in no time. Alright, and then her bleed, which is basically additional 80% of damage dealt at the end of every turn. That is absolutely insane. You can drop that on someone and they will bleed. Alright, if you don't purify a bleed, you're done. Alright, it's decent damage, not the greatest, but it is a debuff and it works extremely well with her kit. Especially since it's like a ability you can just abuse and use, and you'll just be able to stack her passive right now. The thing about her is her defense and HP are kind of low, which I guess isn't the greatest thing in the world, but she has a lot of lifesteal, so it makes up for it. As you guys can see, her lifesteal's, well, I mean, this is her level 1 stats, it goes up obviously, but she lifesteals a lot of her damage. Alright, especially if you put Bond with her, 12%. Like, you can get a lot of lifesteal out of this character, and she'll need Arthur almost, but she'll also need perfect transition to the next character that is also on sale, Gil Thunder. Now, Gil Thunder, of course, you know his passive, increase all allies' defense-related stats by 30% in PvP. In PvP, all allies' defense will be up by 30%. That is insane. 30% to defense-related stats, and you can just put him in the 4th slot. Now, Gil Thunder is not the greatest unit of all time, though. Inflicts Rupture, right? 100%, 150%, 250%. If you guys don't know what Rupture does, you basically just deal 2 times damage to buffed enemies. So what Diane does, she does this too. It's good against Arthur players, right? And then his second ability, which is not too shabby. Increase all allies' attacks by 30%, 40%, and 60%, all for 2 turns. So that's like the only thing he has when he's on the field. Otherwise, he's kind of trash. Now, of course, his ultimate actually can kill, I guess, in some situations. And inflict shock, which is basically just 30% extra damage at the end of every turn. It's like a worse bleed, but it is what it is, you know what I mean. 560%, you drop that on a king, you're probably killing him. Now, of course, if you guys don't know already, his the thing about Gil Thunder is his defense and his HP is where he shines. Everything else is kind of meh. Alright. And then we have Guela for attack 280. We have Grayamore for defense 340. We have Hauser for 1440 HP. He's a SR unit, so you gotta level him up all the way from the bottom. Very easy unit to level up though. You gotta make sure you pick up these units before they go. This week especially. Now, I'm gonna go back to Jericho. She is like sort of the best unit in the game for damage right now, especially her ultimate. Guys, when I say her damage is actually fucking insane, I'm not kidding. Alright, 110%. You add her extra 170% crit damage to that. Okay, what's her pierce? An extra 20%. Dude, she's gonna destroy Kings and Dianes and all of that blue stuff. She even destroys herself. She's that overpowered. Whoever gets first turn wins. Alright? But I'm gonna let you guys know this right now. Bond is dropping, and I'm about to make a should you buy or should you summon for him on global. Be ready for that, because he actually could, in a way, make Jericho useless with this ability right here. I'll go into it more there, but he does combo with her, so in a way it's kind of not useless at all to go for her. So I mean, honestly, I think that's pretty good. 280 defense or attack, that's really great. He has an extort, he life steals. His damage is pretty bad though, but he extorts, which is what makes up for it. Basically his passive is just dog shit useless for PvP, but this is mainly, or not that, this is mainly what's going to get you everything done. His ultimate ain't bad, it even combos with Jericho, so even more reason to get her. I think that's actually pretty good. So make sure you guys grab them before they're gone. Maintenance is on right now, so I decided to make this video real quick. So get these characters before it's too late. You only have this week, and after this week they're going to be on sale for 30, or you're going to have to summon them normally. Even if you have a dupe, or even if you already have Jericho, pick her up. That dupe is insane. It gives a lot more damage to her ultimate, which nukes, straight nukes. Alright, if you guys enjoyed this video, you guys already know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe. I'm a PvP player. I'm going to be uploading some PvP videos here in a second. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. I'm going to be pumping out a lot of content right now. I'm kind of rushing real quick. The update's almost here, and let's see. Let's check it out, guys. We might as well check it out because we're already here. It's here in, I mean, by the time you see this, it's already up. A minute and 34 seconds. Peace out, guys. Have a good one. Actually, right before we end this video off, I got the free single. Let's see if we get anything. I'm going to go ahead and purchase her. So we got an ad. Yeah, let's see what this ad's about. But Bond is in the banner right now, and I'm actually about to review him real quick because he could be game changing as hell. So if you're watched all this way here, then you're kind of lucky, because honestly, what I'm about to tell you might change the game forever. Now, the reason Bond is so good is because if you extort Jericho, she'll kind of do a lot less damage and give it to Bond instead. And you're also going to steal her defense, which is going to make her not do as much damage. And you could say, well, Adam, Jericho will just get first turn and kill you anyway, so it doesn't matter. No, here's the thing. There's a food that gives you dodge first turn. So that's a yikes for Jericho right there, you know what I mean? Let's see, do we get anything? This is a shaft. This is a shaft for sure. I've never gotten anything good out of that pull. So I'm going to go ahead and buy Gil Thunder, and actually, I'm going to hold off on Gil Thunder. I might pull them. But I'm going to go ahead and pick up Jericho right here. She guys what it looks like. So we're going to go ahead and go to the coin shop. Alright, and then we got our free chest. Make sure you pick it up. As you guys can see, we have Gil Thunder right here. I do not have him, apparently. I pushed up in PvP without him. And of course, the one, the only Jericho character. Here she is. I'm going to go ahead and pick her up right now. So I do not, okay, let's get rid of some cards I do not need. So Greymore, oh shit, let's not get rid of that. All these Greymores can just go. Like, honestly, Greymores can go. Frezia can go. Kane, bye-bye. Janna, I'm going to get rid of you, Slater. Vivian's, Hendrickson's, all of you Hendrickson's, you can all leave, and boom. We got Jericho right here. Here she is. We're going to go ahead and look at her real quick. Boom, there she is. Hate this character, but she's pretty overpowered, so I'm going to have to use her. Closet. People say she has a big booty. I don't see it, you know what I mean? What kind of costumes we got here? We got the maid. Oof. I'm about to pick up the maid, you know what I mean? That one's okay. I don't mind any of these. I think the best one definitely is probably her maid one, to be honest. And we got weapons and cosmetics. Well, that's it. That's how you pick them up. I thought I'd just add that in there just because. Now I'm going to go ahead and start recording my Bond Should You Summon video, so peace out, guys.